personality or charisma can bleed into an offense and almost compensate for maybe not being perfect?
I think there's something to be said for when you let a quarterback go out there. You know, we're not talking about practice, but we're not talking about practice. We're talking about the game. But no, when we're in a situation where we're letting our 11 guys go run out in the field and we say, everybody get off the sideline, we're going to call plays from the sideline, go operate it. I think that's when you really see the dynamic of a personality with that quarterback position and how they can galvanize the unit. And not just the offense, but I mean that bleeds into the team. That bleeds into the fabric of the football team. And I think since I've been around this program, even if Malik might struggle in drill work, when you cut him loose and let him play 11-on-11 football and be around his guys and let him lead and let him go operate, that's when you see, I think, you truly see the brevity of what his personality can bring.
Playing off that a little bit, everybody here, when you came here, had a clean slate. You know, you didn't work with anybody, prior to this or anything. But with the freshmen that came in, have any of those guys caught your eye? Maybe a little bit more, a little better than expected. Maybe you saw on tape, but anybody standing out to you early on?
I'll tell you what, that's a really impressive class. And the thing, once again, reiterating what I said earlier, they're really good football players. There's a high level of football intelligence innate in that group of young men. I mean, just some of the stuff that Equinemius St. Brown has done is just blowing me away. In terms of, I honestly didn't know he had that kind of just straight line speed. To be perfectly honest, you see it time and time again on film or watching tape, and he just keeps running by people. Alizé Jones. Obviously he's as advertised. Great young man, unbelievably competitive, wants to be very much, like Malik, is so driven to be so great, and that's a great quality. But he also has to be a young man that enjoys playing the game too, and he's working through that, and he's done a great job. On defense, Sean Crawford, that guy just continues to show up around the ball. It's unbelievable. He shows up and he comes at the football with an unbelievable head of steam and sees it well. There's really a lot across the board that have really impressed me. Obviously, coaching Brandon Wimbush has shown flashes of what he's going to be, and can't wait to continue to develop his skill set.
There's a lot of talk that goes from Malik Zaire and then Brandon Wimbush, and Deshaun Kaiser seems to be like a forgotten man to a lot of people. But what have you seen from him that you would see as a capable starter if Malik, were to go down one day?
Well, Deshaun should definitely not be forgotten about, because that young man's put in as much work and changing his body and put in as much work in completely reinventing his game. And last time he played football in front of fans was the spring game, which was a tough time for him. He was struggling. He was going through some stuff off the field, and his confidence wasn't where it needed to be. And where he's at today, running 2-minute offense and making checks up and down the line of scrimmage and operating the offense at a high level, he's one of the more improved players that I think are on this roster.